bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. I'm at the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream. At the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down. I'm just stuck here in a dream.
There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
If that's really a thing, and I get authorized to do it once, it's pretty much gonna be me sitting there talking shit, like, constantly.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live for the Functional Veteran Center of Excellence on this 14 April. This is the Monday edition. My host, man, Lord have mercy. I got the Massey in the gunner seat. Just going over some stuff. How you been, man?
It's all right. Going all right. I missed you.
I miss you too, man. I miss you too. You're just kind of like, chilling and doing our things and all that. And, I know our schedules have been going back and forth, but yes, we're broadcasting deep from the basement of the Pentagon or somewhere in Area 51, the Alamo, Cheyenne Mountain, the Vandenberg Space Force Base. Somebody said somewhere, what was the other one? Somewhere off in the tropics. What's that? We need to find out what that location is outside in Hawaii that's in that bunker.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, how...
JD Vance's attic.
What's that?
That's a JD Vance's attic. Is that where we're...
JD,
That's where I'm broadcasting from.
yeah, exactly. Oh, man. How are you guys doing today? So, you've all been following all the platforms that we are on, or I should say the platforms that we post on. Last week on Thursday, we highlighted a chain of command board on Sergeant's Time, and that was out of Fort McCoy. And we kind of like gave a preview of what was happening of that chain of command board, which of course everybody took credit for and all that, but only several individuals that actually were following the story that knew we were following it, knew that we were going to talk about it and post it. Does that make sense? I mean, I know for some individuals, people say that it's not a big deal. So what? Whatever. But to me, again, like I said, it's all about respect, symbols, and showing how you are in the climate of your command. Well, there was a statement that was released about the chain of command board.
Oh,
and matter of fact, I'll post it. Let me show you. And this is from Army. This is from the Army Reserve, and then it was reposted by the Army. And so let me get you on here. About the Fort McCoy Chain of Command board. And I'm reading this from the Facebook page, their Facebook page, and they also have it posted elsewhere on social media as well, on X and all that. So here you go. In response to Fort McCoy's command photo board, Fort McCoy leadership team and the Army Reserve were unaware of the vandalism. Supposedly this is vandalism. What's up with that? Did you know this was vandalism?
I didn't know that was vandalism. Well, if it's vandalism, that means it's also terrorism. So
I'm just saying that for a wall that people walk by all the time, okay, nobody saw it. No. At the building at Fort McCoy, Wisconsin, once it was brought to our attention, the leadership of Fort McCoy took immediate action to correct it. Additionally, the command initiated an investigation to determine the facts and circumstances surrounding the incident. We take matters of this such seriously, or such matters such as this seriously. And our primary concern is is ensuring that all legal and appropriate actions were taken in accordance with our commitment to upholding the highest standards of conduct among our soldiers and civilian personnel.
Yep.
So everyone's saying, it was me, or thank me for it, or hey, you can thank me for this. And
yeah,
I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder, is it really just a coincidence that when we posted it, it got posted up and it was posted and they posted about it? Does that make sense? It's like, hey, we posted, and then they posted it all over the place. I mean, they even had a Army Strong looking a post about it on on X. I keep saying Twitter, but on X. We have to get used to saying X.
What's funny to me though, with statements like that they throw out, they make it sound just as serious as like when people die in training in the field. It's worded very similarly.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I mean,
like,
if they're taking it seriously, it would not have been brought up. I mean, Spanky talked about this last week.
Yeah.
There generally is a steward of standards and steward of traditions, and I spoke to some senior leaders that gave me a buzz about it. And we didn't argue. We just had a good healthy conversation that's why you have senior enlisted leaders for stuff like this.
Yeah.
It's like when you, as a commander coming in, and this is my experience as a senior NCO working in HQs and stuff like that. I don't know, give or take close to 3 decades. There's always the command. The officers have this, I'm going to be I'm commander. I mean, it's a big deal for commanders, for officers, right? They're in command. I'm going to take. So that way, just like the respect when that commander is about ready to leave, when they have their change of command, they take a picture of their. I've seen it. They take a picture of the chain of command board. Like, hey man, yeah, that's great. Before and after. These are the people that I had when I came in, and that blah blah blah. And then that person walks out, and then immediately, while all the pomp and circumstances is happening, chain of command photos are being changed and rearranged, because sometimes during a senior leader change out, there's always some shuffling going on, right?
Yeah.
Well, you would expect to see, okay, so that way when the new commander walks in and they walk in the door and say, yeah, this is my command. This is my building now. I own this all. It's all mine. I'm not saying that's how they talk, but they walk in there with it. Well, I mean, yeah, it depends on who it is. All mine, They walk in with a sense of pride. And they should be proud. They're taking command of an organization. Command. The term command should mean a lot for an officer.
Yeah.
However, the NCO support channel should be supporting that commander walking into their command. And when they look up on the board, they see la-di-da-di, everybody, to include the incoming commander's face, and everyone's all happy, and they're taking pictures. I'm like, see, take a picture of the command board. Officers are like that. The stewards of pomp and circumstances and traditions. CSMs, OPSAR majors, first sergeants, they all argue how to do ceremonies. But that way, when a senior NCO or when a senior leader shows up to the rehearsal, I should say, not senior NCO, that officer will say, hey, SAR major, or to his OPSAR major inbound, or the command SAR major, hey, SAR major, what do I stand for key leader rehearsals? And they do the little rehearsals and all that. And the commander goes, what time do I need to show up? And what happens? Non-commissioned officers in charge of all this says, oh, it should be good to go. Here you are, sir. Here's your schedule. Here's this, and this. And then what happens after that? The leaders in charge of that ceremony are then, they're ensuring that individuals who are coming as ushers, as escorts for flower dome, Mel Brooks and Blazing Saddles. I'm the governor. Yeah. They're all coming in, the flower bearers and all that, the timing, the rehearsals and all that. The commander just shows up. They shouldn't have to worry about this. This is not whatever. So when it gets posted up and we see it and everyone goes like, oh, well, this is wrong. And this is, we have to investigate. No. I don't want to say it's not beneath an officer to do that, but that's where I get into the NCO officer business lane, the business lanes of where it's NCO business, it's officer business, and then it was like, no, it's not, it's leader business. Yeah, argue back and forth on something, but when it comes to the ceremonies and keeping it holders there, because Who's the keeper of the guidon? Who's the keeper of the colors? Who's the keeper of the battalion colors, the division? It is the senior enlisted advisor. So it gets posted, and we post it up, and we got so much fucking hate mail about it. We got a bunch of drama in the inbox. What are you guys trying to do? This is a disruption of order and discipline. Why did you talk about it? Why did you have to leave it? Why didn't you do this? Who sent this in? I demand that you send. I'm gonna say this right now. We don't. The inbox has a sanctity of Chatham House rules. We don't reveal in the inbox at all who sends in our stuff and all that. So if anybody's pointing fingers at accusing and all that, and people are getting fired because they think this is who got, or this is these are who the people that sent it in, it didn't happen like that. It did not happen who you think sent it in. So whoever you think sent it in, the reason why I say this is because there was a post that we saw from the DOD Rapid Response. Just want to give a shout out to DOD Rapid Response for posting U.S. Army WTF Moments image.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, there's a little watermark right there, bloop bloop bloop, right there below those two guys, right there in the bottom.
Yeah.
As much as you guys are trying to what inbox? Oh, our inbox on Facebook. Take an enter. The WTF Moments inbox. When people message us, it's like a DM, but we call it the inbox. No matter how hard you try to derez your image to take our watermark off, it's right there.
I gotta say, man, it's funny to me that a lot of vets and currently enlisted or appointed, whatever, military personnel, it's kind of like having to deal with the worst fucking HOA on the planet.
Yes. Well, that's a good point. U.S. NCO is kind of like the head of the HOA, right? Isn't that when you kind of think about it? So here was the post. Here was the post that, and of course, U.S. Army WTF Moments. I'm just gonna have to say, you're welcome. You're welcome, because this is what the DOD response team sent up. They posted this. They posted the, we fixed it. That's what they posted. Now you notice the images that you see are there and displayed, and but however, if you look at the guy there's a guy on the bottom that's missing.
Yeah,
you notice that?
I did notice that.
So is that dude going to is he there? Is he there now? Is he staying there? We don't know. Hey, you guys can hit us up in the inbox if you want to find out. I don't know. We want to find out now. Because I'll say this, there was the moment this thing came up, the moment some friends and other veterans said, hey, you got the image, you can send us and blah, 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 we could post that. I'm like, yeah, you can fucking post that because we're going to post it anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, fuck it. We'll where'd it go? So now the chain of command board is fixed.
Yeah.
Now you see the president, the secretary of defense, the army, the secretary of the army. There you go. You see that right there. And then you see right there below. There you go. You see that one guy right there? That's been, you see, and notice the difference. Missing.
Yeah.
Missing.
Well, I'll sleep better tonight knowing that was taken care of. Jesus Christ.
Look, like you were saying, like the HOA, like the NCOs are the keepers of the HOA, right? Well, it's kind of like he's on TDY. Oh, okay. It's kind of like the way I see this is that if it's something is posted on U.S. Army WTF Moments and it's a WTF moment.
Yeah.
We were everyone's talking about us taking sides. We were just as vigorous when Trump left the presidency last time and Biden took over. We were just as vigorous as the same. All right, guys, come on. When Obama, the same way, the same thing. U.S. Army WTF has been around since 2010, January 7th, 2010. So then, of course, do the beer math with that. Stop fucking around. There's individuals that were still butthurt that Obama was elected. Right? Yeah. So we posted that shit. Hey, fix your fucking boards. Everyone's like, yeah, fix your boards. Obama leaves, and then what happens? Trump takes over. Yay, fix your boards. Yeah, fix your boards. Oh, Biden takes over, fix your boards. Yeah, it's every administration. So before anybody is like, oh, you guys are just doing this because it's Trump. No. That's been like the get-go. This has been from the get. We've always posted stuff like this. And I'm like, y'all gonna learn that this is a policy. This is a regulation. This is a formality thing. This is a rule, a customs and courtesies.
You painted your door an unauthorized color, goddammit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're damn right.
I can see your trash cans from the street.
Yeah. John says, calm down. He's on the torch ad, Vaughn, for Greenland. What's up, Josh and Steve? What's up, Stolen Valors in the chats? Also, so that was the update on the chain of command boards. Now, when this was posted, we kind of we're letting the inbox simmer a little bit. We're letting it cook. We're letting the posts cook. And the reason why I say that is because once we talked about it on Sergeant's Time last Thursday, and then the post went up with the image, and then everyone's, obviously going crazy, going through the fervor of it and all that. Immediately we were sent more images of chain of command boards of the same way. Some of them didn't even have anything up there, like the whole chain of command portion from the VP, from the president all the way, just gone. Some petty shit, dude. There is an organization right now that hates this. Well, I don't know if you can say the administration. I don't want to say that the organization or the command of this organization hates the administration, but there's nobody on there. Like they got. Like imagine this board. Imagine this fucking board. This board, clean. All you see is railings. You see railings on a blank wall. Oh, it was on a black wall. That's why. It was on a black wall. So if you guys out there, we know if you got a chain of command board that's not fixed, it's not straight on a black wall. There you go. There's your hint. We know. We have pictures of it. So I'm just like, guys, this is of all the things to on a hill to die on. A chain of command board is not a hill to die on. It's not a hill to die on. We got soldiers needing chow. We got soldiers needing some good barracks. We don't need all this. We don't need all this drama. And if anything else, it's a disruption because your soldiers see it. One case on one of the boards that we got submitted, hey, we need to fix this board. Don't worry about it. But same individuals were in the inbox or were making comments on the on their posts stating they need to be respectful from the previous administration. Like I said, Stolen Valors in the chats, he knows we tell it like it is. We've always been this way. We've always, corrected and all that stuff. And it's always, every time a new administration comes in, somebody's butthurt because their members of their party lost. And it has nothing to do with anything, partisan or at all. It's the right thing to do. It's customs and courtesies, and our soldiers and your soldiers see this. Sports Bar says he's dying on a hill of pollen right now. Man, I know it's been. Me and you we're talking about our snortels. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right too. Yeah, exactly that. My apologies, Megan. PCS like a pros in the chats as well. Yeah, if they could put that effort hating on the command boards, preparing soldiers for what a crappy PCS season it is. So yeah, exactly. So anyways, that's the update on the chain of command. Also, I want everybody to know, hey, Stolen Valor, Anthony Anderson's page is back on the timeline. So it's now back on Facebook. So he has a very high follower account on X. He's got a high follower account on YouTube. So when we see people hating on, you couldn't have enough boards if you build a pen and plant a ton of bacon seeds. Huh? What was that about the bacon seeds? Baconator is talking about Baconator. What you talking about with the bacon seeds, man? Help us out here. Stolen Anthony Anderson's page it's almost like our page. It's on the verge of getting zucked. It's on the verge of getting zucked, and at any time anytime you're gonna wake up and say, "Oh my God, U.S. Army WTF Moments Facebook page is gone," because we just have too many violations. We have too many. It's just Facebook the way it works and all that, and Facebook is such a pain in the butt to get it squared away. Well, we shared an update from Anthony Anderson, Stolen Valor. He runs the Stolen Valor page, and everybody freaked out because we shared his page. We shared the new page. Yeah. And people were hungry for bacon. Yeah. And what it was an update from what he posted on April 12th about Wendy Rogers and all that. And it was literally just a simple update. Hey, Senator Wendy Rogers has consistently opposed the Arizona stolen bill law. Basically, a quick update. She's posting some BS claims about Anthony Anderson and actually other members of the media out in Arizona stating that Steve Slayton's DD-214 and his identity was stolen, blah, blah, blah. Well, if his page is new. And so all the stuff that you see here that he posted is legit. And I'm just like, I don't understand how everybody's like, look, I get it. There's bots that are on Facebook. There is hey, please follow me. Let me send me your friend request, blah, blah, blah. I get that. There are some in the comments. But we literally had a vouch. We had to post a vouch like, hey, this is Anthony Anderson's legit page. And all we...
I like that there's anger emojis that people...
Yeah, exactly. Like, what is this thing right here posting about? What's going on here? How come this is being posted? And all we did was post Anthony Anderson's update. And man, people were losing their shit. They were like calling him Stolen Valor on Facebook, Stolen Valor.
Stolen Valor.
Yeah, still Stolen Valor. This is a fake page. How do we know this? We literally had to go in the comments. And people were like, some of the comments, if you could see it, I mean, I don't know, you can't see them, but there was a couple comments in here that people were like, hey, what are you talking about? This page is blah, blah, blah.
What a secret.
You guys are wrong for posting this. And I was, you remember at the end of Rogue One when Darth Vader was just slashing all those rebels in that hallway and choking bitches out while he was on the ship. That's what Anthony Anderson was doing in our comments. He was in there just like, dude, everyone's like, oh, well, this is bullshit. I'm like, what are you talking about, guys? This is his legit page. I mean, he literally said this. He literally said this on a podcast.
That's funny. Stolen Valor said there's no feet pics on his page, which I'm not following it now. You shouldn't have said that. You just lost a follower.
Yeah, exactly. Stolen Valor was Stolen Valor. All the comments in here are saying the same thing. Wait a minute. Are you sure this is not Stolen Valor with other Stolen Valor? Yeah, no, it's not. It's his real page. So again, just to give you right here, he even shared right here. And once we shared it, and it got some extra follows, but he even put it right there for everybody to read it. There's guardianofvalor.com and also his yeah, exactly. Anthony lost 1 million follower page. I mean, Anthony's just like us. That's what we're worried about too. We're worried about our page going off. We are always on that one. Bling, your page is gonna go. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
So all we did was just to provide just a real quick share, and man, people lost their shit. They were accusing us of posting a bot stuff, and I'm like, God damn, guys, stop. So just wanted to, I just wanted to give everybody an update that Anthony Anderson's Stolen Valor page, it's got 2.2 thousand followers already. It's growing pretty good, but that is a legit page. We would not have posted it.
It's crazy. We've gotten to the point too, just with things like that and with other videos. And we actually talked about this last year and talking about the development with AI and bots and all that shit, how it's going to get to the point where it's really fucking hard to tell. And I watch a lot of like motorcycle videos and fucking skydiving shit, whatever. And now there's an obviously real video, and half of it, and just because it's something that normal people wouldn't do, half of the people are always like, it's fucking AI, it's fucking bot, and shit's not real. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's the
Right.
most insane thing ever.
Right,
You know,
exactly. As a
Because
matter,
there's no way to know half the time. I mean, obviously you can with that because you can look at the website and all those
Yeah.
things, but it's crazy.
yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna give this right now a fair warning to everyone about the fate of U.S. Army WTF Moments' Facebook page, just a Facebook page, and it's been around, like I said, January 7th, 2010. Anthony Anderson was around that time too. We all started our pages together. But look right here, I'm telling you right now, this is the danger right now. Right now, U.S. Army WTF Moments is don't lose your page. If you get more community standard violence, you could lose your page forever.
Nice.
We got the threat. Now, of course, commanders are rejoicing and all that and going, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, please let the page go. So all the mass reporting that you guys are doing, getting the content removed and all that, if it goes away, don't worry. Like Spanky said last week, you can ban us, but you can't ban all of us. I'm not saying we have backups to the backups to the backups of the backups for backups of excellence, but I am saying this is the status right now. We've gotten dinged so many times. Admins getting dropped left and right. You know, their Facebook profiles getting banned because some of the shit here, it's just nuts. And hey, so if one day you wake up and you're like, oh, what happened to the main page? Oh, don't worry. It'll be another one. It'll be small, just like how Anthony Anderson. I think Anthony Anderson at the time had a little bit more followers. He had like when we crested over 1 million, he was already like 1 point something million. He was above us already. So, and then Morpheus shows up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, you ain't lying, dude. It's like, happy to write a petition to keep the page up. There you go, Megan. Appreciate the love. Yeah, for real. And I don't know what it is, man. All we're doing literally is posting some stuff. And, you know, I'm glad somebody asked about some of the posting stuff. Hey, look, if it goes up, I told you for 2025, no takesies, backsies. If it goes up, it goes up. I mean, and the thing is that now, I think some of the team was talking about going back to the good old days, that if you are threatening a soldier because something got posted on social media, we will then go to your organization and sniff around. Because generally, if you're going to go after one of your soldiers for post, and I'm gonna tell you, there's commanders out there and there's organizations that love it when we post some good, like photos of the week, whatever. I'll get a phone call or I'll get an email, and they'll say, hey, yeah, they're not cat fans. Exactly. Talking about Corporal Petrov. Yeah, that cat that we posted from that's in Eastern Europe. That's been a popular post lately. It's like, hey man, appreciate this. I'm glad you highlighted this. Let me run this to ground, and then I'll give you an update. Can you share the update once I give it to you? Just like that. It's easy. But if it's, you better delete this now. You guys are pieces of shit. You guys are dregs of society. It's not a big deal. Who cares about stolen valor? It's not hurting anybody. And we're like, we just shared the page, dude. It's him. Hit up Anthony Anderson, but fuck you, you know? But yeah, we get, yeah. So again, troops, if your stuff gets posted on social media, but then I see you're a commander on TikTok, we'll send you some receipts. But we're one big happy social media family. But again, I just wanted to give you guys an update that we got a good strike. We got a couple of strikes today on the main page, and if WTF Moments goes away, don't worry about it. We still have the other platforms that are gonna go up. So nice. Exactly that, Anthony. Exactly that. We love to sniff around. No, we do not take any cash from any political parties.
I will, though, if you're offering.
No, we do not. Nope. There is nobody saying here, slip you a 20 if you post this for us. We don't post the politics stuff. Matter of fact, me and Anthony go back. I mean, we're like little teenagers freaking, catching up during the day. Did you hear what so-and-so said? Did you see what so-and-so said and posted some of this and posted some of that? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, dude, check this tweet out. Oh yeah. Did you see this post? Yeah. I saw that post. Dude, we go through our research on it, and it's no joke. So even to the point to where we have been, hey, if you want to post this for us, we'll pay you a certain amount of money, blah blah blah. And we're like, no, this is we got to stay apolitical.
Shit,
this.
you fill my car up with gas, I will actively endorse the Communist Party. I give no fucks.
Yeah, but that's you though. I'm talking about us as an entity.
As a station. Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
us as an entity. Yeah. Oh, man. Corey says, "Not me. I hate you all." What does that mean? Not me. I hate you all. No. No. What I'm saying is that we're not going to take any money for political stuff.
Yeah.
Because then once,
As a corporation, but I will. Regular organization.
Yeah. Don't.
I'm easily bought and sold. It's fine.
I'm about to say, yeah, and lick your own. But yeah, that's the thing too, Baconator. Depends on what it is. Lick your own butt, dude. I just had surgery, man. I can't lick my own butt. I can't even. I have to struggle to get up, off the toilet. What are you talking about? So.
But god damn it, if I could, I'd eat my own ass every fucking day.
Oh, come on, dude. This is a.
I'm sorry. He said it.
It's in the comments, okay? But at any rate, so that's the drama with that. Also, did you hear what happened today? There was some sort of a trophy incident. Did you hear some trophy malfunction?
I did.
What?
I did.
A matter of fact, all right. JD Vance was holding a trophy and he fucking dropped it. I'll just fucking be blunt. He was holding up the national championship trophy. What is it, for the CFP or something like that? As a matter of fact, let me grab this up and where is it at? Yeah, I'm gonna. So let me grab the I told you. Let me grab the feed and then I'll highlight it to you guys and all that, and I'll put it on put it on repeat. So okay, so if there's anything that is the most doofiest of doofiest, right here, watch.
So good. It looked like it came apart right when he picked it up, though.
Those is saying, yeah, because right here, watch. Boop, boop, and then the other guy on the top picked it up. Like so what I think happened is that the guy who was holding the top part of it was removing it sort of like backwards and shit. And then so the VP thought, oh shit, it's falling apart. I got to catch it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It looks like he was trying to catch it. Watch. So you can see it right here. And oh shit.
Right out. Yeah,
exactly. Oh, it sounds like something I would do, man.
Oh, I see what he did. So yeah, it looks like it does separate.
Yeah.
And he picked his right hand on the base of that when he lifted it up.
Right.
Yep. Awesome.
So there it goes. Oh shit. That's me fumbling my marriages. So so yeah, that was the I'll be honest with you, that took up a lot of, you stupid blah, 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 whatever. There's these Treasy on the right, all the way to the right, just looking at it like, oh god, what happened? So again, that like literally was some of the biggest news stuff. Sabotage. I mean, at least he could pick it up. Yeah, okay, yeah. Again, I not much of the sports thing. All I do know is that you watch golf, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you don't watch golf? Oh, okay. Well,
No. I play golf with my phone.
What?
I got golf games on my phone, but no, I don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, this is normally what I do. What we do is when we do the as CQ likes to call it, counter pop culture or counter sports stories. I always like to shitpost about sports, stuff like that. So Rory McIlroy won the Masters. So there you go.
Nice.
He got the green jacket, and there you go. I mean, hey, golf is. I was shitposting golf one time. I always and then my brother, took me out to go play around, and then I did a golf scramble with the unit, and it's fun. Okay, it's a fun thing to do, but that right there.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that? Whoa, hang on. Stolen Valor says, I tried golf once, got a hole in one of my sergeant major's head, never again. What? Okay. Yeah, I would like to hear that story. You bob him in the head there, Anthony. So anyways, he wins the Masters. like I said, it's no joke, man. So I always like seeing people, succeeding when it comes to something like that. Golf is I mocked golf and made fun of it and all that, but it's a tedious game. I do not have the patience for it.
Tedious is the right word for that. It's a perfect descriptor.
Yeah, it's a tedious sport, and it's like for me, it's a patience thing. Like, I think golf, if you were able to put the ball into a 40mm M203 or M79 grenade launcher and go bloop, and I just go bloop, bloop, and then that's right there, and then you could putt, then do the putting, then after that would be fun. But again, so Rory McIlroy, he's definitely, that sounds like an Irish dude, isn't he? Is he from Ireland? Isn't he like from
Either Ireland or Scotland? One.
Yeah, well, I don't know you did the bad word thing right there. You mixed them. You said Ireland and Scotland, either one, and that generally gets both of those.
Irish or Scottish? Yeah.
Irish or Scottish.
They're close enough. They can say what the fuck they want, but it's close enough. We all know it. They just can't admit it.
Or like that old Saturday Night Live skit, if it isn't Scottish, it's crap. Oh man, don't kill us, RRA. Anyways, so
one eats potatoes, one bangs sheep.
man. Oh Lord have mercy.
I'm sorry. Man,
you're on a roll. You're on a rip tonight. You're on a tear. You are on a tear. Anyway, so that's those are some of the news things I thought I think if you invented, I think you just invented a new sport, M240 into foxholes on the golf courses. Ooh, yeah, on the inside the bunkers. You're under fire. There you go. So, El Salvador's president visits the White House. And did you see any of those outtakes or any outtakes? I should say outtakes.
Outtakes.
I always say outtakes because it's funny because they're all like, because they do the room thing. They're all in the freaking room, and then all the reporters going in there, and then oh yeah, Mr. President, blah 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 blah. Did you think about this, or how come this person got sent away? And you can't send U.S. citizens away. Well, no shit, we know that. we everybody knows, but everyone, I guess the big debate during the little media round table was that he had sent away some people that I guess everyone, and that's the thing too. Everyone's saying that this guy is an American citizen, but he's not. This guy from El Salvador is not a fucking citizen.
Right.
So. Or the guy from the American, I should say. He's not an American. So, hey, I'm just like, it's freaking. Well, man, this is the big thing. Again, chain of command boards. This is the hill you want to die on when you're sitting in front of Trump. He will go off on you and say, it's not as bad as what's her name, the DHS chick, Chrissy Nome.
Oh yeah.
LARPing it up. Have you seen her shit? Have you seen what she's doing?
I haven't, man. I haven't.
Damn, dude. Why did you not take any notes?
I've been so unplugged. It's my own fault.
Maybe it's a good thing. I called her a LARP Barbie on fucking social media. Look, how do I say this? I don't mind our cabinet people doing cabinet things. I don't mind them sitting around and talking and discussing, little cabinet stuff with the troops, doing the troop things, right?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the troops, talking to the troops and okay, cool. But when I see, I'll just show you the video. I'll just show you the video. I'm just gonna show you the video, and I'm just gonna say, man, this is, look, dudes, dudettes, stop, just stop. What was that? My autocorrect changed from M203 to M240. Hey, M240 is fine. We understood.
I was judging him, but that's fine. Yeah.
So there she is holding a rifle and talking, and you can definitely see the guy that's to her left, our right, and he's like, I wonder if he's gonna wonder when he's gonna look down at the barrel and say, okay, holy shit, like, okay, But dude, I kind of I don't like our cabinet people doing this.
Yeah.
You're wearing a badge and you're not a cop. You're going out doing ICE stuff or DHS stuff, and you're not qualified to do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's not you. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so based and this is so awesome. And this is, she's, you know,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
It'd be one thing if she's out there in, regular clothes, talking to him, whatever, but being the full get up, that's a little much.
Yeah, a little much. And if she's giving an update to like an operation, like if she's on scene giving an update to an operation, but then, all people are going to say is like, oh, she's like a combatant or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got some people who were like upset that I said, what in the LARP Barbie is this shit?
LARP Barbie's good though. I like that.
Yeah. And everyone's like going, dude, what are you doing? Stop. Still have nothing on the Epstein files, right? Have you?
No.
I mean, we are going to get the Epstein files pretty soon, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, exactly. She's clueless, and the weapon was pointed at his head. Yeah, dude. When you get it, it's like when your kid is trying to you're trying to teach a kid how to your kids how to go shooting and stuff like that, and they don't know how to hold a weapon. Or when you get a bad action figure that doesn't hold it like the box says it, then you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
So yes, I got a considerable amount of flack for calling her LARP Barbie.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I don't care. It's LARP Barbie. And then yeah, exactly that. Whatever happened to the JFK stuff? What happened?
I know.
Epstein, JFK.
I just want alien disclosure. That's all I want.
Aliens, exactly.
Yeah.
We were promised.
I just want to know if they're real aliens.
Yeah. I'll bet, dude. That's another thing too. Is like there's right now, because everyone's waiting on the Epstein shit. They're gonna everyone's waiting on like aliens could come out of the clouds right now. They could come and they're coming out of the Smoky Mountains out of North Carolina, right? And the aliens would come out, and there's just all that. And the first thing we would say is, well, "What about the Epstein files?"
Yeah.
We would have to ask the aliens, did you do something with our government to release the Epstein files? Or how about JFK's? Those JFK files was like, I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was, I don't know. The Epstein files stuff, disappointment. JFK stuff, disappointment. I really didn't see, it wasn't like an anticipation of watching a movie that you wanted to see that you've been waiting for to watch. Now, I'm not talking about the Snow White drama bullshit, but I'm talking about there was no, okay, there was no, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna have the JFK files. Okay, cool. Oh, we're gonna have the Epstein files. The next thing you know, it was like delayed. We keep getting told about people being brought to justice. We're gonna get rid of all of these illegals. And yeah, got it. Yeah, we're okay. We got, yes, the illegals. Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go.
Nice try, Diddy. Give us the file.
That's a good one too. He's been quiet lately. We've not heard shit from him.
Well, that's because they burned down LA. It's fucking over now. That's fine.
Ooh. Tinfoil activated. Operation Jared Helm has commenced. Martial law in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. That's another conspiracy theory that's going around.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what are you
That's
talking
what
about?
I'm here for. I'm just here to spread misinformation.
Everyone's like, what are you talking about? The rumor is, tinfoil has it, allegedly, supposedly, that the fires were created in Hollywood because Diddy was about ready to drop some bombs.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
Destroying the evidence.
Tinfoily. And it was destroying, it was going to destroy evidence, and there's no way that anybody could have That's
That one's interesting. That one, like, out of all the
that's
crazy shit that's out there in the world right now,
Yeah.
that one's actually pretty interesting.
And why I don't like when everyone's like, well, you know, Alex Jones did this. I'm like, I don't give that fucker too much credit. I mean, because there's a lot of it's the common sense person, the common man or woman would be like, isn't that kind of odd that all that shit burned down at the same time? That's a common question. You don't have to be a five level freaking conspiracy theorist to believe that stuff, you know.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of coincidences.
Yeah, just
line up
cool. Yeah,
very
but you could just say you don't need Alex Jones to go on there and like I said before. The most hilarity stuff was the Geraldo show with Al Capone's Vault. Oh man, yeah. Ooh, that's classic. Yep, that's classic too. Yeah, exactly that. Insomniac. Frogs are gay.
So, and then like you haven't had Oprah or The Rock haven't been buying up property in LA since it happened, so it's definitely not related to that at all.
Right.
Remember when Malibu burned? Yeah, they just bought up all that shit.
Yeah, the Malibu burnt. Fucking, Mahaina. What was it? Lahaina, not Mahaina.
Yeah.
Mahaina. Mahaina in Spanish is a cholo talk for my girl, my side piece, my woman, my Haina. Hey, my Haina. Orale. Look at those rucas, ese. But Lahaina. I'm sorry, not my Haina.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
I just got tingly.
Lahaina, yeah, we didn't hear about that. What's up with that? What's up with Hawaii? We have just a little, or the flood, exactly that, Holly, or
Maui.
Hawaii, Maui, yeah, or the flooding in Kentucky. I mean, we already know what happened with your shit there out in West North Carolina. They're massive with your stuff.
Yeah,
how are those mines going with all that lithium?
And they're working their asses off, providing Tesla the minerals they need to combat the terrorists.
Joke, guys, joke. It was a sarcastic. We're playing sarcastic-ball right now. Don't get all upset.
Oh, my bad.
But yeah, all that shit. You don't need to be Alex Jones or have some sort of. You don't have to have some sort of a conspiracy theorist website.
California is a crisis act.
Yeah, exactly that. The way we see it right now.
all I can say though, none of this shit happened when Arnold was the fucking governor.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
This shit didn't happen under my watch. There was an earthquake today too. There was an earthquake.
Yeah,
I called family.
My mom fell. Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'd called family today too. Say, what's up? What's going? Yeah, you guys are right on the coast. And my family member was like, there was an earthquake. So, just how many women do you have, Ken? Oh man, Susan, just want to get nosy, huh?
As many as he needs.
I say all of them. All of them. So we can take a break right quick while everyone is questioning my what I have on the side pieces, monogamous relationships, ex-wives, girlfriends, wives. No, I'm not Muslim. I'm just waiting for Alex Jones' head to literally explode. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing's 25 Holly, 25 plus. We're gonna run squares now. Thanks, Holly. So we'll be right back. And everyone refill your glasses, smoke them if you got them. Take a leak, hit the head, go run to the latrine shots.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Take it from me, Ice. You can't just float around space not caring about stuff forever.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shit in the bag, Pogue.
Soldier's tale of wild misdeeds, from the chow hall to the PT grind. You won't believe the things you'll find. Drill sergeant's rage, a fiery storm. Private tensions far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army top of the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos the truth is told. From the field to the base the legends grow. time for sleep. Emerge straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeants rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army WTF the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos the truth is told. From the field to the base the legends grow. Army WTF the madness we know. Mud so deep, a midnight rain, no time for sleep. Emerge straight like gold in hand. The strangest sights in this foreign land. Drill sergeants rage, a fiery storm. Private antics far from the norm in the shadows where the secrets lie. Army WTF you can't deny. Army WTF the stories unfold. In the heart of the chaos the truth is told. From the field to the base the legends grow. Army WTF the madness we know. In the ranks where the wildlings roam. Every soldier's got a tale of their own. From the absurd to the downright strange. Army WTF, it never will change. She'll raise a glass to the tales untold. In the Army's world where the brave and bold live the moments that make us say Army WTF every single day.
I am here determined to stop this future atrocity.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Last half of the Monday edition, giving you all this.
Quick.
Was that?
The first half went so fast.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Fuck, man, we were just blabbing and joking along, making fun of Alex Jones. His ears are probably burning.
What? Somebody's talking about me? Holy shit!
I'm sure he has more than just his ears burning.
Yeah. I don't. Ooh, I was like, wait a minute. Ooh, what you talking about? What you talking about?
Urethra crosses.
Leave that poor man alone. Oh, anyways, so real quick, hey, just want to do. Matter of fact, I just want to give a shout out and a congratulations to First Lieutenant Griff Hokinson and First Lieutenant Kevin Moore from the 75th Ranger Regiment for earning the title of the U.S. Army Best Ranger for 2025.
Oh, damn,
dude! I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, congrats, man. I'm gonna say this right now. Anybody who participates, goes out and tries and finishes the Best Ranger competition, hey, mad respect, man. That's some strong work. That's some hardy work. I cannot even. No.
It's hard work just being a fucking ranger, much less being a best of.
Yeah, exactly. In the events, it's all rapid succession events and all that stuff like that. But yeah, so congrats to those two fine gentlemen for, and also congrats to everybody who participated. There was, so it's like, man, you're crushing it. That's what I'm talking about. That's like the epitome of that's like that's what you want. That's what you want. You want the troops. You want fit troops. The best way you could say it. You just want, hey man, that's almost like our marathon, or it's almost like our specific Olympics for the Ranger Regiment and the Ranger community. So
yeah, that's crazy.
It's mad respect. Also, hang on. So I'm just gonna double check here. There was also a woman that competed in it. And, wow. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. There was a woman that competed in it. Hey, man. I'm sorry, dude. First Lieutenant Gabrielle White. Thank you. First Lieutenant Gabrielle White became the first black woman, the first Ranger tabbed woman to compete. Again, like I said, 16.
That's diverse. That's some DEI language there, Ice. You can step fucking back, sir.
Oh, shut up, bro. That right there. Look, man, if she's fucking competing in the Best Ranger competition, you can't say fucking DEI. She competed in it. That's what I'm saying. She met the Ranger standard.
I know.
She's fucking. She's the way. That's what I'm saying. She's the first woman to have ever competed in the Best Ranger competition and complete it.
Yeah, that's
complete it. I can't talk shit. I never done it. How about that? They ain't no. I can't fucking talk shit like that. So it just so happened, like you said, first woman, first black woman, first Ranger tab woman, and first woman to complete.
Yeah,
that's toughish. That's tough.
100%.
Better than fucking me. I just say that. Better than me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. She's out there during one of the events. Better than me. Better than me. Instead of a trophy, can I get a beard? Ooh. If you win the Best Ranger competition, you should be allowed to have. You should be authorized to wear a beard.
Absolutely.
I can't say male or female because I don't, you know, I don't know if Gabrielle will grow a beard, but you know, I'm just saying she should be able to wear her hair down. Nobody should be able to tell anybody shit about uniform standards, because the way we've been getting shit in the inbox, hey, you troopies out there just running around, fucking going and running errands without your fucking tops on, without your boots on. Oh, come on, Sart, and then you want to fucking talk shit about what she's doing, man.
Yep.
Go to Ranger School.
Yeah. You know, for a while, I don't know if they still exist. While I was in the Coast Guard, they had a direct path where you could go from the Coast Guard into SEAL training, and there was a pathway for go to the Coast Guard and the Navy SEALs.
Oh wow!
And I worked with the guy. I briefly thought about it. I was like, yeah, there's no way I could fucking do that. So I didn't even try. But I had a guy that I was stationed with that did just little he's like 5'6", just completely jacked. And he'd been over one day and he had a tramp stamp on his lower back. So from then on, his name was Tramp Stamp. But yeah, I don't know whatever.
Tramp Seal.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Did he make it?
I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to the dude, but he went off. Like he went into the program. I don't know what happened to him after that. All I know is he just got really, really angry when we called him Tramp Stamp. After that, that's all I know.
Well, if he got,
I'll whip your ass.
Well, if he got a trident, then he was a Tramp Seal. You could say Tramp Stamp
Seal.
Seal.
It was a tribal. It was a tribal.
Oh, was it? No. What I'm saying though, but had he made it? If you guys know if he'd made it through Buds or not, and he got the.
Oh yeah.
If he got the trident, then yeah, you could have made fun of. You know, even more.
Coming out of the tribal.
Yeah, it's all tribal. Yeah, coming to the bed. I got some SEAL friends, guys. Just bring balls.
Yeah. No, but I just thought that was like, so anybody that's in the special forces, the few guys I knew that were in either, like I said, either SEALs or Rangers, like they're fucking badass dudes, man.
Yeah.
And most of them don't talk. Like I always joke that if somebody's running their mouth about being a SEAL, they're not a fucking SEAL.
Right.
Like most of them, you know, they don't talk about that shit, or Rangers for that matter.
Right.
You know, it's a point of pride, but it's not an advertising point of pride. It's like, no, you failed out of Ranger School, sir. That's what you did. You failed out of school. You know.
Do you really though? I mean, did these guys really? I don't. I did some like some little pre-Ranger stuff that we did to go to Ranger School, possibly to go, but it's like, you know, it's one of those things where you go through and you knock out the certificate and whatever. But I never really like freaking. Again, for me, it was a respect thing.
For sure.
If you're able to go to fucking Ranger School, and you were able to hammer out, someone's a secret note here. Secret note. Ooh, hang on. Check my XDM.
Yeah. I always hope after our Monday edition shows that you have complaints about me in your inbox. I always hope that.
Bro, what are you talking about? Just existing, I have complaints about us in our inbox. You and I. Somebody said.
I want to ask. I do that.
Somebody said one time, hey, you know, the dude that's the dude with the big nose and the glasses. I go, well, that fucking narrows it down. And then somebody actually said, you and your son make the worst team ever. I mean, I should. I was like, he's not my son. It's like everyone jokes about him being my son and all that, and he's not my son. I said, well, he sure looks like you, and is he your brother? Is he your brother or something like that? I'm like,
that's so funny.
Okay, so we have an update from Stolen Valor, Anthony Anderson. Oh, this is a good point too. Okay, so this is about the helicopter crash that happened in the Hudson, and I don't know if you guys have been following that story. A helicopter flying a tour helicopter was flying, and it had a family in there, and the aircraft, what looked like on the video of the aircraft, it came apart in air. And so immediately everybody was throwing, of course, their opinions and stuff like that. And so Stolen Valor had asked me to get everybody an update here. Insomniac, wait, he's not your son? Yeah.
Fuck off.
No, he's not. Like I said, yeah, that guy with the fucking big nose and glasses. What was the ugly guy with the big nose and glasses? That narrows it down. And then the other one was the you know, you and your fucking son are the worst podcast hosts ever.
I love you.
Yeah,
so
it's hilarious. Yeah, everyone's exactly that. John says what they call the Jesus nut is what connects the masthead to the transmission is what I'm guessing. And what is being speculated just by with the video, because if you do see the video, you do see the mast come off the top of the fuselage. So Stolen Valor statement is, I want to take a moment to clear up some confusion around the recent tragic helicopter crash in the Hudson River involving pilot Sean Johnson. Several news outlets have reported and are still reporting that Sean was a Navy SEAL, and after speaking directly to Remy Adelke and other SEALs who served alongside him, I learned that while Sean was not a SEAL himself, he was a highly respected technician who worked closely with the SEAL teams. To be clear, Sean never claimed, the pilot, Sean never claimed to be a SEAL. So this misinformation appears to have originated from media reports, and it's unclear how the era began or where they source this information. Anthony also goes on to say, I also initially believed the reports that were published by reputable outlets that was my mistake. Reminder of me to the importance of verifying facts myself, especially when it comes to someone's service and legacy. At this point, there are now very few media outlets that I will take their word that have verified someone's service, especially after this incident. Anthony goes on to say, I've since spoken to several SEALs who knew and worked with Sean, and they all spoke highly of his professionalism and dedication and his character. This correction should be in no way diminish Sean's honorable service to our country. He served with integrity and distinction and deserves to be remembered for the person he was, as well as the family that was lost in the tragic accident. So he posted that up on his X. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop that in the comments there. Whether you guys can look at it or not. If you guys have an X account, I'll just drop it in all the chats. So yeah, so that's the update. Appreciate the Anthony for that update. Yeah, I told Ann Coulter, I told her to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell her to shut the fuck up. I used the Dave Chappelle cut of the skit where he says, "Where you could shut the fuck up," and that's what I said, and I posted it under her post because she was talking about DEI and talking about, hey, why do they wait for so long to everything that happens now that has to do with a veteran or has to do with somebody in the military. Now media outlets that say they support the troops are now saying, "Oh, wonder why they delayed the name, or wonder why whatever," and the name. I'm going to say this right now to Ann Coulter. The name was not, or the identity of the individual was not delayed. We knew within hours, actually.
Yeah.
Of who he was and all that. The rage clicking and the virtue. It's kind of funny seeing the virtue signaling from the others from all sides about it.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like, dude, man. So appreciate Anthony giving us that update. Because again. And also our hearts go out to the family and also Sean as well for that just fucking unfortunate accident, man.
Yeah.
But now moving on, it's hard to fucking go on and talk about another topic without saying something that makes it sound like you don't. I do care. It's hard. Isn't it hard to transition to like the next topic? It is. I need to talk to some media people to say, hey, when you go for. When you talk about this, how do you not say where you're not trying to be insensitive? Because
in other news,
well, yeah, because if you say in other news or anyways, or you say, oh, now we're going to talk about this, it's hard to, it's hard to do a type of transition.
And mentally, I have to space out like, okay, I can't make another dick joke yet. I've got to wait, this amount of time until we get there.
You got to kind of like have some respect and stuff like that. No, you can make dick jokes when you talk about chain of command boards, but
not about a tragedy, right? For sure.
Yeah, not about a tragedy, exactly. PCS like a pro. I swear the news is just yeah, exactly that. It is Baconator. It's just copy and paste. So if you guys don't follow our friends over at PCS like a pro, you are selling yourself short and you're wrong. PCS like a pro are our friends.
Also not a bot.
Also not a bot. So if you see a share or whatever from PCS like a pro, Megan over there runs that ship. And she's the one that has assisted us and highlighted all that information about Home Safe Alliance and all the contracts. She was also a guest on here as well. And again, it just some of the stuff right here In other PCS news, this is happening. There was somebody that posted here that I don't even know where to begin. What a disaster my first PCS has been, and its Oconus. I guess I'll skip the biggest issue. When one of my movers got in my open bottles of liquor and got completely wasted on the first day of my pack out, then he began arguing with the driver who tried to avoid him. None of the movers did anything to help, and the police were called. I've since let the conversing company know. But does anyone know what recourse I may have? Or what else? Or has anyone experienced something like this? Bro, I have never heard of anybody at all getting wasted. I mean, I've never seen anybody get wasted about that. Wow.
You know what's crazy is I never had a bad PCS experience. I had the truck that was shipping my car once, like wrecked and totaled all the cars on it. So they paid, but otherwise, I've had more bad experience with movers outside of the military than I ever did while I was in. I was very fortunate, I guess, in that regard. Last time I moved, I had a bunch of kids getting a fist fight in the back of the fucking U-Haul.
Holy shit. What was that? What happened there?
It was just, so I'd hired a local moving company just to load the truck for me because I was by myself with the kid. And they were, I heard screaming outside. I guess two of the kids just got in a straight up fist fight in the back. They dropped my dresser and they just started just fucking going at it. They had to pull apart. And I was like, Jesus, guys, whatever. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I got lucky while I was in. I never had a PCS issue.
Bro, that's like some scary shit.
Yeah, they were all like 16, 17. I don't know, like they were all, high school kids. But yeah, they got in a big fight screaming like, fuck you, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Throwing
now,
shit. Throwing my body around. It's crazy.
What I've always done when I've done PCS moves, and I've had PCS movers and stuff like that. I've had how do I say this? I've had people freaking like, I'd move my booze away. I'd hide the booze and stuff like that. And then I'm like, hey guys, appreciate you doing. I would buy pizza or I'd order burgers or something like that. And I would help. I would say, hey, you need some help with this. You need some help with that. And everyone was like, oh no, we don't need that help, or we don't need this, or we don't need that. I'm like, okay, cool. Do you want help with this? No, it's okay. Our contract company would not let us do that. And I'm like, all right, I guess, I guess you guys are good then. I guess you're cool. I guess we're.
Yeah, dude, that's it. I always had drinks and food for the movers in case they wanted it. Just because it made it, they were, it always helpful for sure.
Right. So to me, it didn't really make, I didn't really care. I mean, as long as they were fed and they were like, they could take a break. I go, hey, what time's your lunch break? Oh, we break for this time. We break for that time. I'm like, all right, cool. All right, well, appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know. And then, is there anything else no, we're good. I appreciate what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. Then, all right, then whatever.
That was a big tangent that I caused. Apologies. PCS like a pro. PCS like
yeah, exactly. PCS like a pro. Make sure. Now, PCS like a pro also now collaborated. Oh, dude, you're gonna love this. Collaborated with our with our collab app.
Ooh.
So now when you get them PCS like a pro stuff and you have a bad PCS, you could go on Hots and Cots.
Ooh.
And Hots and Cots, if you guys don't know what that is the app that we use collaboratively. Yeah, Gatorade, water, and pizza. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I give them Gatorade, water, pizza, and all this other stuff. Yep, get them. Yeah, especially if you're in, when you're in the South, it's hot. So you help them out.
Yep.
But Hots and Cots now has PCS ratings on the app. So if you go on the Hots and Cots Facebook page, or if you go to our Facebook page has the app pinned at the top of the page. So Hots and Cots now has the PCS like a pro thing. So I'm kind of digging that. I like this collaborative stuff. This is fun shit. This is what it's all about.
Community, baby.
Yeah, it's community. Ooh, lordy. Oh, community. Oh, let me get my AER propaganda. Oh, fan myself. Man, yeah. Oh, and make sure you donate to AER. Sorry, man. I love AER, man. They help the troops out. They're working their systems better. They're pretty transparent on some of the stuff. It's not like the old days where everyone's like, "Oh, AER don't do nothing." They're more rapid in their response, and especially when it comes to like when a base or something like that gets flooded or soldiers, like for instance Fort Campbell or Fort Eisenhower, they had tornadoes and all the soldiers affected. AER jumped in, so. Stolen Valor said you're helping them out with a FOIA. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, FOIA is a complete legal process to get your records. So if you think you can hide, nice try. Anthony Anderson will find you.
Dude, I will say the worst thing for me, like one of the worst parts about like transitioning into civilian life was figured out I had to fucking move myself whenever I had to go somewhere. I was like, I did not miss this at all. They can break all of my shit if someone will lift it for me. Like that was so upsetting.
Yeah.
The first time I had to move all of my own shit again.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh yeah. Yep. That will freaking. Well, when I retired, I had a final move. You know what I mean? They do your final move and stuff like that. So
yeah.
And so I took advantage of that. But yeah, it's like once you're out, it's like, oh well.
I've moved like 7 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I moved several times too. And I'm like, oh my God. I need to hire.
I'm going to take all the exes shit back down. And like I have to get a U-Haul and I have to do all that myself. I'm like,
well, that's the best part about getting exes, man. Come on, that you're able to draw down your what do they call that? What do they call that when people do spring cleaning and they go through their stuff and they lighten they move their stuff.
Dude, Baconator, I could share so many photos. I had all my family's from Middle Tennessee where all those tornadoes, it was like so many in like 2 days. All my family is there. And so I got so many pictures like off of front porches and shit of just tornadoes wrecking stuff. It was crazy.
Yeah, some of the floods too. It's nuts as well. It's been kind of quiet about. We're not hearing. It's like I'm saying, we're not hearing about that stuff.
It's because they're all poor. Doesn't matter.
You're saying they're all poor because the government doesn't care because they're poor, not because you're just saying that because they're poor.
Oh, both.
You dick.
I'm poor. Jesus Christ.
I'm about to say, yeah.
No, I'm just saying it's not as newsworthy, right? But it doesn't affect, wealthy influencer.
Right. No, exactly. And then when wealthy influencers go down there, then it ends up being a fucking dog and pony show, and then everyone's gonna be like, "That's fake. This, whatever." So, also, last thing, Zoltan, the S1 guru, has a page. You guys know all the stuff that we post, all the information that we're getting, all stuff has been from Zoltan. Zoltan is the S1 guru for all your S1 things.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to get, all your deets and stuff like that for your posts or for all of your, exactly that. Arkansas, Missouri got hit too. You want to get all that, all your deets right there. So everyone's like, hey, did you see this post or did you see that post or whatever? Hey, Zoltan's got it all. Zoltan has all your information. Zoltan even has Zoltan's HRC. Do you ever need to pull something from HRC and the site was just lagging? Zoltan will provide links. So I'm just giving a shout out to Zoltan because we talked to Zoltan too.
Yeah.
And everyone's talking about the CSP. The CSP has changed a lot. And now it's getting all weird on what benefits. Here's the thing that makes me mad about some of the here's the thing that makes me mad about all the education benefits that the government says that you're going to get when you join, and then you read about CSP getting cut, or you hear about a unit policy coming out saying that your CSP is getting cut. Also, all those benefits that you want to have, those education benefits, I don't know. It just kind of seems like, so are we not going to get it? Are we going to get it? Are you, so if someone wants to join the military, hey, you can throw all the crazy Hua videos you want. But are you going to, I don't know, are you going to do something about it? Are you going to, I don't know, you going to let the soldiers get out?
Yeah.
I hate the back and forth that we see while soldiers are in, and then when we get them in to recruiting stuff, we offer everything. Oh yeah, you could do this and you can do that. Make sure you get this, and you have all these benefits happening, and these benefits are going this. I'm like, yeah, I could get these benefits, and you'll get a bonus. Hell yeah, I could get a bonus. Yeah, you'll get a bonus. Oh right. Shit, let me get a bonus then. Yeah, you come in, get the bonus, and then okay, it's time for me to get out. When I first came in, you guys said that if I get out, you guys are going to give me some assistance here. And then they're like, assistance? What do you mean? You're not getting your college. But you said I was getting college. Shut up. Yeah. You're going to NTC or JRTC. So make sure you hit up Zoltan, tagged in the WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Post.
For sure.
I saw some propaganda that are changing the APFT to the Marine Corps standard. That's what we're waiting on, man. We're waiting on that, Insomniac. We're waiting to see what the new standards are for the APFT/ACFT.
Yeah.
Just waiting to see. Just waiting to see what we got. And if it happens, it happens. And if not. Once again, yeah. I think we've been fighting our PT standards for, I don't know, 10 years now? just about 10 years. Oh, we're going to change the PT test. Okay, you guys make up your mind. So, but anywho, man, I think bro, we're flying, dude. It seems like
we're cruising through. Because you've missed. It's because we missed each other. It's just good to back in the saddle again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stolen Val says, wasn't that a April Fool's joke? What the ACFT thing? No, they are talking about making a different APFT. They are talking about new PT tests. Matter of fact, the SecDef was the one that posted the March 12th letter. And it was the March 12th letter was the one that said, the ACFT was a massive failure. I definitely agree on that. It was like, what the hell are you guys what the hell are you guys doing? It's a good test, don't get me wrong, but rest in peace, leg tuck. It was only one leg tuck, John. One leg tuck. So this is the March 12th memo that got everybody freaking out. And we talked about this too. I'm directing the Undersecretary of Defense for Personnel and Readiness to gather existing standards set by the military departments pertaining to physical fitness, body composition, grooming, which include, but not limited to, beards. Ooh, next thing you know, they'll bring back the Black Beret. Oh, God. Oh, Stolen Valor. Oh, that's like...
I like Stolen Valor. I've never talked to them before. I like them in the comments. They're great.
Yeah. Oh, man, my eyes are watering from all the... Oh, don't do that. Why are you talking about the... Oh, my allergies are kicking up. Black Beret allergies. I got to find my Black Beret. I think I got one still. At any rate, so yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen, man. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with this, with a new PT test. And if it does come out, of course, everyone's going to argue about it and say, your PT test is better than my PT test, or we definitely have to have a better PT test, or blah, 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 blah. So we'll see what happens, man. I'm legit curious to see what happens next. So, anyways,
so much.
What are you guys going off in the comments for? What's Susan? What's Susan talking about?
It's Susan and Corey. Susan and Corey are going at it.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing everybody going back and forth. It's like, okay. All
that
right.
PhD is not the only thing that's natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. PhD are sexier than MDs. I don't know why. Yeah. This is the Monday edition with myself and Massey. And of course, tomorrow is CQ Pop Culture Warrior with his angry staff of Mad Mike or Angry Elf. And then Wednesday is the Sorents with TZ and Radar. Sergeant's Time with myself and Spanky. FTX. I think they're on a bye week this week. So, and then weekend co-ops with Nemo and with either WTF Nation Gaming, Stack Up, who else? Fowler, some other gamer groups and conglomerates. And then Sunday is the actual King Smith and the coach. What do you hear? What do you say? The sports on the sports bar. And then, of course, me and Massey back on Monday. We like to start on at around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Around.
Well, everybody, we got commitments and stuff like that, but you'll get a show every night. Don't worry about it. If you see a no show, then I'm like, oh shit, what happened? So make sure you start, like, and follow. We are we're live on 5 platforms. We're on X. We're on at WTF Nation Radio. And then we're on 2 Facebook pages at US Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. We're on 2 YouTube pages at WTF Nation Radio and US Army WTF Moments. Sure, like and follow, all that stuff. Don't forget, Facebook is removing all live videos longer than 30 days. So, if you're like, oh, what about that episode? What about that episode? So and so, just go to WTF Nation Radio's YouTube page, and it'll be there. We got the archives all the way back, and we're about ready to launch on some other platforms too. So make sure y'all pay attention. John says if they bring back anything, they need to bring back. Sergeant Major of the Army Daily. Blessed be to Daily. Man. And Corey and Susan are still going.
It's great. I've been loving it. I've been reading it.
I almost feel like leaving the app up just so I can watch a fight, and then the show goes off, and then you just leave the app up. Anyways, again, share, like, and follow. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, and of course, if you have a chain of command board, make sure you update that shit, because that was one warning, and I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna get the gist now to update your shit, and we have other shit to argue about besides the fucking stupid chain of command board. But
absolutely.
Anywho, well, if you don't got anything for me, you got anything, man? You're good.
I had a thought. We were talking about, he was talking about, I think it was Baconator mentioned the tornadoes in Tennessee and all over the place. Like, this is a business venture and also helps the community. But what if you had a tragedy-based OnlyFans that you went and you banged the members of the community that were having struggles, they lost their homes or whatever, and then all the proceeds from that whatever went to the victim of the tragedy? It's a win-win. Anyway, that just crossed my mind.
I think that just got us booted from fucking one of our accounts. So you're saying that if there's a disaster-based OnlyFans, and the OnlyFans account holder does things with the first responders, is that what you're saying?
First, or the people that lost their
homes.
Or
the people that lost their homes. Gotcha.
All the proceeds from this video are going to go to you. So it's a win-win. Yeah, I'm just saying, I think it's a great idea. I'm surprised nobody's done this.
So it's not like a GoFundMe, but it's like
sort of
go fuck me. Yeah, it's like exactly. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
Sorry.
All right.
My bad.
Oh man.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So make sure you share, like, and follow, and make sure, appreciate you guys hanging out. Always, you can hit us up at contact@WTFNationRadio.com if you want to be a guest, or you can hit the inbox at US Army WTF Moments on Facebook. We rarely answer the ones on the other platforms because that would be like so many messages. So if you hit up the Prime inbox at US Army WTF Moments' Facebook page, then you'll be able to get in contact with any of the admins for any guests or events or something like that, because I'm so there you go. So with that, y'all have a good night, and shouts to you.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATF zero time 30, no time to complain. Push up in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Running watches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters, we rise. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Flames and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive. In the ranks we thrive. Memories in our mind. Brothers lost but never left behind. Army WTF moments in the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our stand. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Руся в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Ваші силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами. Ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.